The pain was excruciating, and I found myself praying for my life. He was going to kill me right there in the parking lot. Just as I was about to lose consciousness, I heard somebody say, "Leave her the fuck alone before I blow your fucking brains out, nigga." I tried to open my eyes to see who it was, but I felt so weak. His voice sounded familiar, but I couldn't place it. "Nigga, who the fuck you supposed to be?" Ray asked, then let out an evil laugh. That was when I heard the sound of a gun cocking. "The nigga that gonna end your motherfucking life if you don't get the fuck out of here. Now." I was out of it, but I hoped that nigga had scared Ray away. By the time I felt my body being lifted from the hard asphalt, I was going in and out of consciousness. My eyes felt like they were glued shut and my mouth was dry as hell. Pain was radiating all over my body, and all I wanted was for it to stop. "It's gonna be okay," I heard the strange man say. "I'm gonna take care of you, Ma." Pistol. Earlier that night, I spotted her fine, thick ass inside the club. And after that, my eyes been on her instead of on the dancers who were twerking and working the pole, buck-ass naked. After I sipped my third Corona, I was tipsy as hell, but I ordered another just to have a reason to talk to her. A smile lit up her honey-colored eyes when she saw that I'd left her a $100 tip. It was priceless. That shit made a hard-ass motherfucker like me all mushy. It also made me wonder why a woman like her was even working here. I'd frequented the spot for the past few weeks just to see her. She was obviously beautiful and smart. I could tell from our short conversations. Shawty just seemed out of place to me here. After she walked out of the strip club on this particular night, I headed outside to ask her for her number. But instead of getting in her car, she was on the ground, and this dude was punching and kicking the life out of her. I walked up on that nigga who was kicking her, and after I scanned him off, I lifted her off the ground and put her in my car and drove her to my place. After I cleaned the blood from her face, she was still out of it. I held an ice pack against her swollen eye, and she started to groan and stir on my bed. Her almond-toned skin was starting to bruise, but I needed her to come to so I could check her ribs. I didn't want her to regain consciousness while I was checking them, since she might think I was trying to take advantage of her in such a vulnerable state. When one of her eyes finally opened, and the one that wasn't swollen shut, and locked on mine, she looked startled. "You're okay, don't be afraid, I got you," I told her in a soothing voice. "What? Where am I?" She sat up cringing and then tried to look around with that one eye that wasn't swollen shut. "This is my place, and you're, I don't know who he is to you, but my boyfriend, Ray." I remember what happened. A tear fell from her open eye, and I continued to hold the ice pack in place on the other one. "Ex now. Why you with someone who do something like that to you?" "He ain't never done no shit like that to me before." That was hard for me to believe. "You ain't gotta be ashamed. I mean, I ain't judging you." "No, really." She cleared her throat. "The warning signs were there, but that was the first time he actually put his hands on me." "Wow. Why would you be with a nigga who got you even thinking he'll whoop your ass? From what I see, you deserve better." "You don't know me," she said defensively, as if I said something to offend her. "How the fuck do you know what I deserve?" "I ain't gotta know you to know you don't deserve to get the shit beat out you by some fucking nigga." The look on my face had to let her know that I meant that shit. "If you don't think you deserve better, you just selling yourself short." "I'm sorry. Thank you for helping me. If it wasn't for you, I'd probably be dead." She closed her open eye and a tear spilled out. "I can't go back home. He's gonna kill me." "Not if I can help it. You'll stay here for now, and I'll make sure you get somewhere safe when the sun comes up. I'll take you wherever you want to go. I'm sure your family's—" "I ain't got no family," she mumbled. "I only got one so-called friend, and I don't even know if I can trust her. I think she's the one who told him about me taking that job. Shit. How do I know that I can trust you?" "No family?" I looked down at that beautiful, battered woman. For some reason, I was unusually concerned about her. I usually don't give two fucks about anybody other than myself, but I wanted to make sure she was good. That indifferent shit was part of who I'd become during my 25 years on this earth. It wasn't really a choice, but a means of survival. If I gave a damn, then it would be the death of me. I had learned that shit the hard way. That's fucked up, and as far as trusting me,